Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. In our last segment, we're going to talk a little bit about your organizational skills. I know summer can be a crazy time, but it also can be a good time to maybe get rid of some things that you don't need and organize a little better. Well, I'm here with Laura with Closets by Design, and she's going to give us some tips. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I gotta say, there's a lot of places in the house that we could start, but I'm thinking maybe start with the garage. Like, the garage is one of those places that we just kind of toss everything. Do you have any tips?
I agree with you. And if you think about it, what's the first thing you see when you come home? We usually pull into our garage, and the last thing you see before you leave your home is that garage. So to have things in order there is key. And especially in the summer when if you have children going to like camps, soccer, lacrosse, you want to have all the equipment there ready to go. So we don't want to have that thing where we can't find the bag. So making drop zones for sports equipment, slat wall on the wall to hang sports equipment, and then also cabinets in the garage are key. We always say cabinets aren't just for kitchens. You can put all those other items away behind the door so the things you need day to day don't get lost.
Oh, those are great tips, and you're right. That's one of those things, like you said, first thing we see, last thing we see every single day. But with the kids going, having their break for summer, can we talk a little bit about their area, like the place that they usually do homework, that kind of thing? That's getting a little cluttered too.
Yeah, I think that's a great point because now's the time you can kind of reassess. What were the issues during the height of the school season? Was like homework that was done, you couldn't find it the next day when they had to go out the door, or ongoing projects. You can plan now while it's like a little bit dialed down, making a zone for them. And a lot of people think about a mudroom and the hooks for backpacks, and that's great. But we can really work in any, at Closets by Design, we do like little custom nooks. So it could be any little nook of your house that could be, slats for organizing homework. If they're working on a project, they can put it here. The next day when they come back, it's still there for them. Or I had one customer who just had a drawer for every child, and whatever it was, it went in that drawer. And if they couldn't find it, she's like, look in your drawer. and it was usually there. So bringing some organization to that now in the off season, I think is a great idea.
Oh, okay, that's fun. And I gotta say, it's not just the kids, right? The clutter in the house totally can be blamed on the adults as well, like the pantry area. And you're in the pantry all the time, but it just never seems to be organized. What can we do?
That's funny. That's such a great point. Nobody's really ever pointed that out, but you're right. It's the one, we're in it every day, and just how does it get so chaotic? But taking some time to do your pantry, what a great little day project if the kids are out of the house for the day, to kind of really dive in a little deeper to the pantry. It's the biggest bang for your buck. You overspend so much because of not either things going bad or not knowing that you already had 3 of those things. Now you buy another one because it was in the back of the shelf. So to clean out the pantry and then to have special zones for things that, I designed a pantry where like I had a pull out basket where all the chips went. So the kids knew, like, look, your snacks are in this basket. Your, all the sauces and pastas are in this section. So it's really easy to do a quick look to assess, like, what do I need? And it's easy if you look at it once a week, even once a month. It makes it easier to just get things back in manageable shape again.
Oh my goodness, that's so helpful. All of it has been so helpful. And obviously, you guys are, the king and queens of closets. So we know that you got the tips there. But is there a place that we can go and maybe tap in, a website that we can connect and get some of these tips and maybe get an expert to come out to the house, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. We would love to help you. If everybody goes to closetsbydesign.com, you can book a free consultation, and we have really well-trained designers that come out and work with you to meet your needs.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for all of the tips.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we can go into the summer a little more organized. Organization isn't just for the school year. We can start now. In fact, it's probably a good idea to start sooner rather than later. We've covered a couple of areas in the house, and you know what? It's just a matter of taking the time to get it done. Maybe, seeing an expert about it and making the time to get it done. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next Sunday here on WUPA.